Hey, this is Rydo, and we are back to Anna's quest. So, turned out we were working for the witch the whole time, and so she destroyed our protective amulet, and now we're in a flashback of of our grandfather getting sick, and we're supposed to be looking for the medicine in the cupboard. We're in the same place again. There's one less item that we have to interact with. There's a little bit of a problem in these two resolutions we've had so far. The first one we did everything right and we got caught by the witch, and the second one we did everything right and we got tricked by the witch. So at a certain point we need to succeed pretty quickly here, because if it's just going to be a story of us constantly being naive and getting tricked, that's not going to be a very good story. Let's try leaving.
Not now. I have to find some medicine for Grandpa.
So we know it's here.
Not now. I have to find some medicine for Grandpa.
Again, we're just kind of locked into...
Not now. I have to find some medicine for Grandpa.
We're locked into this scenario where, depending on how their engine works, it should be nothing for them to just have eliminated these other two things or not introduced these two things. We've seen in other places that they have the ability to add spots of interest, and in other places they have the ability to remove spots of interest. They simply just chose not to, which makes it weird. Let's talk to Grandpa.
Grandpa, I hope he's going to be okay.
Let's look at him first, then talk to him.
Well, where is the medicine?
In the cupboard, my dear. The cupboard.
So if he's cursed, really, what medicine could he be taking that could even help?
I think that's where he keeps medicines. Oh no, it's locked.
The key. It's the fireplace.
So we go to the fireplace. The only person he could possibly be hiding it from is Anna.
I don't see it. Ah, here.
So apparently the grandfather's been using telekinesis on her all the time, and she just never noticed it. Which I think is kind of weird. But see, I don't have an inventory now because it's a flashback. I can't scroll down or up. That's why we started here instead of at the menu. So I guess I just go click on the cupboard, even though normally you'd have to use the key on the cupboard.
I can't quite reach. Ah, got it. Here, quickly.
So she was looking like directly at it and he moved it.
You have to listen to me. I know you feel like you have to find help, but whatever happens, you must always be careful.
Well, what do you mean?
Always be wary, Anna, of everyone, of everything. The world is tough, but you must be even tougher.
Grandpa.
Don't ever forget what I've told you, remember? However near or far we may be,
In our hearts, we carry our family.
Some of these lines feel like they were just copy and pasted from previous parts of the game in a kind of bad way. So we're into chapter 4, the damsel's wager with the devil. So it's telling a weird message
Grandpa,
to kids.
What have I gotten myself into now? I thought I was helping, but all I've done is made things worse. I've only helped Winfrieda with whatever wicked plans she has, and now Ben is gone, and I don't know where they've taken him. Now I can't save you anymore, Grandpa. I should have been more careful, like you said. I should have listened. I'm sorry, Grandpa.
Grandpa? Winfrieda? Anna? Anna, is that you?
Huh? Yes, I'm Anna. How did you... Who's there?
Oh my, you poor, poor girl. Oh, then it really is happening. Winfrieda must have already tricked the king, which can only mean...
Hey, old man, quit your yapping.
Winfrieda? But how do you know all of this? Who are you?
Anna, listen to me. You must be strong. I know things look dire, but there is still hope. I know all about you, my dear. You, your grandpa, Winfrieda. You see, I am.
I said shut it! I'm warning you.
But mister, I'm trapped in a prison. What can I possibly do now?
What you've always done, my dear. Persevere. Find me, whatever it takes. I have to tell you, you need to know that...
Jeez, what part of shut it don't you get, huh? One more word out of you.
Please, hurry.
Well, oh, okay. I'll do it. I'll come find you. Somehow.
Again, she promises a lot for somebody, particularly in jail. It really is this weird message to tell kids that everybody is out to trick you. Everybody is bad. Even if that is true, which I'm not going to argue that it actually is true in the real world, it's still not the kind of message I would suggest telling it to a child. You just give them paranoia. Let them be a little naive, I would say. And that's not to say that every single person's out there to trick you, but there's certainly a lot of things in particularly the Western world that are out to trick you, sell you things, manipulate you in some ways for their benefit. Let's go ahead and look at everything, I suppose.
That doesn't look like it's been cleaned since never.
It's also kind of a weird thought. I just don't think... Well, maybe in this world, where it's full of monsters and such, maybe they just don't have a problem with throwing a little girl in jail. But I think most people would.
Back behind a locked door, huh? I seem to be making quite a habit out of this.
So, and I think Winifred, if I was to guess, has used her magic to replace the queen. I don't think she always was the queen, but maybe she was.
They sure do give the place a kind of dungeon feeling, don't they?
So we've got 2 torches, a grate, and a mattress.
Some kind of grate for fresh air, I guess? Doesn't look very wide. Not much of an escape route.
And we have 2 people who we can talk to, but let's try
Good
interacting
old
with
dirty
things.
dungeon grade mattress. Who knows what bugs are in it?
Let's find out. So now we have a spring.
A good old dirty dungeon grade mattress. Who knows what bugs are in it? That spring there seems kind of loose.
See, why repeat something that had already been said? Alright.
No, even if I got the grate off, the tunnel behind is too narrow for me to get through anyway.
So let's try to see what she does with the toilet.
Most definitely not.
She won't do anything with the toilet.
Locked.
So maybe spring.
These torches seem pretty well stuck to the wall. I don't think I'll be able to take them. This seems to connect through to the prison cell next to me. He's just going to get in trouble with his guard again. I better not.
So she won't talk to this guy.
He doesn't seem particularly pleased.
Maybe we could talk to him?
Excuse me, sir?
Huh? You say something?
Okay, listen. As bizarre as this may sound, Winfrieda is an evil witch. She's got something evil planned and you have to stop her.
Winfrieda? Who's Winfrieda? Look, save your breath, all right? I've heard it all before.
The woman who had me arrested. The guards, they took orders from her. You have to listen to me.
I don't have to do nothing for you. I do enough already in this stinking place as it is.
Is there any way to visit other prisoners?
No.
But don't we get to have meals together? Or something?
No.
Yard time, dodgeball, board games night, anything?
No. Jeez. Do you even know where you are? You're in maximum confinement. Don't make this any harder on yourself than it needs to be, yeah? You ain't getting nothing like that. Not ever.
Maximum? But I don't even know what I did wrong.
Kid, not just anyone gets thrown in this cell, all right? Someone out there is seriously spooked by you. Over time shifts for some child. Ridiculous. I thought things were bad enough before.
You don't seem to enjoy this job much, huh?
An overworked, no bonus, zero health insurance position below minimum wage and a practically non-existent union? It's the best! Jeez, kid, give me a break already.
Well, why don't you quit? You look really tired. I think you should quit.
Nice try. But you'll have to do better than that. I need the pay, little as it may be, and besides, in this place, you need a form just to get a form to apply for a form of complaint. And don't even get me started on the so-called union, postponing meetings again and again until they never take place. Easier to put up and shut up. In fact, I highly recommend it.
Have you seen a bear prisoner? Did anyone come in here after me?
What? No. Oh, well, there are those 3 in the cages, but they came in before you.
3? Oh, can I see them?
Nope, no visitors. Now get back.
Never mind. Huh?
It should be close. Use forward twice, then head south. Left, right, left, then... All right, and here we are. Hello again, my dear.
Reynard! My gosh! Keep your voice down. You'll get taken away too.
Oh, pish posh. I know of this fellow here, and he's as deaf as a doorknob. And even if he weren't, he's certainly not the type to go above and beyond his duties, if you follow.
Oh, I see. Oh, but Reynard, where do I start?
So, I just triggered Reynard showing up because I talked to this guy. There's no logical connection there at all. Just that they wanted me to talk to this guy and get some backstory. Realize that he's not happy with his job, and his job, although it oddly has a union, pays less than minimum wage. It seems very unrealistic there. At the very least, I would think a union job would pay a little bit more than minimum wage. But I don't even know if that's even going to matter. Let's just continue talking to Reynard. This may be a whole talking scene with no or very little action.
You came all this way? For me?
Well, I'm afraid I can't offer much in the way of brute egress. However, it is true. I have indeed come to offer my assistance in this dire situation. Though how, I'm not quite sure.
Oh, Reynard. Thank you. Even if I'm stuck here forever, I appreciate that you came.
My dear, to have your usual high spirits so down. Come now. Let's not have the selfish behaviors of the wicked break that youthful, bright spirit of yours.
Wait, you know this guard? But how?
Unfortunately, him and his hellish bureaucratic nightmare of an institution. Believe you me, though, it is indeed escapable, albeit with a little wit. The, gentleman who runs this establishment, well, the key is to appeal to his devilish side, so to speak. Reach him, and you will find the red tape he poses can always be cut through with a sharp mind, you see.
Not really. But if you've gotten out before, then that means at least it's doable. I think the guard wants to quit, Reynard, but I'm not doing a very good job convincing him.
Indeed. In removing the guard, you would have free rein in escaping the cell. Clever girl.
Yeah, but, well, he said something about union meetings, whatever that is.
Ah, indeed. Leave it with me. I have just the thing in mind for this. Back in a tick, my dear.
But, huh? Where's he gone to now? And what is a union anyway? And why has Reynard come all this way to help me?
Attention all Union members. An emergency action seminar will commence shortly in the staff hall. I repeat, all Union members report to the staff hall. Please prepare issues for discussion prior to seminar commencement.
Well, it's about time, too. I'll give them issues for discussion, all right?
I should have listened to Grandpa. The world really is full of evils outside the farm. Everyone lies and uses people, and maybe Reynard is just going to use me too.
My, haven't we grown into a rather skeptical young lady?
Oh, well, no, I mean, I'm sorry. That was rude of me. You're only trying to help, and I just...
Never mind, dear, never mind. We shall return to the task at hand, shall we?
Yes, of course. But what was that about?
There's no meeting in truth, though I imagined it will take some time for it to catch on. Resourcefulness, as you may recall my saying so.
Well, that's one step closer to escape then. Better push on then, I suppose.
With that enthusiastic gesture, I resign to somewhere more hidden as it befits me. If you find a means for my assistance, call my name here. I shan't be far, my dear.
So, I don't know if there was actually a more that needed to be done here as far as talking to him. I bet not. I bet we simply take this spring. How come they didn't take the portrait, but they took all the other items, like the scissors? I bet we just use the spring on the door.
Oh, yeah. Maybe I could pick the lock on the door. No, it's not a bad idea, but the spring isn't shaped right for the lock.
Alright, so let's try telekinesing.
Well, I have no idea what a lockpick looks like, but this might do the trick. Lockpicking can't be all that hard, right?
So, one of the things I would love to have if I had telekinesis would be enough control and precision to be able to unlock doors and locks without a lockpick.
Oh yeah.
That'd be one of the
Maybe
first
I
things
could
I'd
pick
try
the
to
lock
work
on
on
the
it.
door. Aha! Freedom! From my cell. Oh, well, there you go. So much for maximum security. Now, let's see how I go getting out of this dungeon altogether.
Hey, you! Where do you think you're going, huh? How'd you even get out of your cell?
Well, lucky me. They realized I'm innocent after all, so guess I'll be on my way out of here now.
Whatever. Guarding you ain't my problem.
Interesting. So we have a new scene with a couple more torches, which seems a little odd. Let's just look at everything. All these trolls seem to have a lot of snot going on.
Doesn't look like it's blending anything anytime soon. Makes for a good jug at least. Once Grandpa put a tiny bit of these in our dinner, made my whole head heat up. Hate them. It looks like it's been there so long it's turned as hard as rock. Blech. Melons, yummy! Perfect for a muggy, hot place like this. They sure do give the place a kind of dungeon feeling, don't they?
So we could go to the dungeon gates or the gallows also.
Those clothes aren't the best fit. No wonder he's sick. The person who talked to me before is just in there. So close, but so far.
So he's sharpening his knife too.
What an interesting device. I guess the trolls aren't completely mistreated.
Oh yeah, a water cooler. Living like kings we are.
So we could go back to our cell too. So what if I tried some chilies, giving it to this guy, and grab some slop?
It kind of reminds me of the food Winfrieda fed me. I'll pass. Well, there is a lot here. I'm sure one is okay to take.
So we get a watermelon.
Hey, that ain't yours.
Oh, sorry. Is it okay if I just borrow it for a little while?
Actually, yeah, you can borrow it. All the way to utility. Then give it to them to fix it for me.
Sure.
Let's try the water
I
cooler.
can't just pour water into my hands. I need something to pour it into.
Let's look at the blender.
Doesn't look like it's blending anything anytime soon. Makes for a good jug at least.
So this with the water cooler?
No, I want to keep this for blending things. Melons, yummy! Perfect for a muggy, hot place like this. How do you get the melon open, though?
Let's try telekinesing the watermelon. Doesn't work? How about the chili pepper? How about the blender? No, none of those things work. Interesting. So let's go check out the dungeon gates, and then we'll go check out the gallows.
Yikes! This place gives me the creeps.
Yes?
Yes, hi. Hi. I'm just wondering, since I am actually innocent, you see, can I maybe leave now? Please?
Oh, is that so? Well then, I assume you have Form 38B indicating reasons for your acquittal, along with confirmation from head office, yes?
One more time?
In case it's not immediately apparent to you, this place runs on a very strict code of paperwork for applications and processes, all of which comes through me. It does not operate at the whim of the cretins within, otherwise we'd all be in complete disorder.
Cretins?
So plead your innocence all you like. No one ever walks through this gate here without the express written consent of the head office. Now, is there anything else I can help you with?
Let's ask for a form, and then ask where the head office is, and then ask about the bear.
Okay, so if I need the consent of the head office, then where is the head office?
It's at the northernmost part of the dungeon, past the... Wait, you don't intend to go there yourself, do you?
Of course I do. If that's what it takes for me to have a chance at getting out of here.
This isn't any old dungeon. This is the dungeon. And the devil, he's the head office. The devil. And he isn't particularly fond of unannounced visitors.
Oh, yeah. Grandpa said I was a little devil when I did something bad, so... Similar thing?
When you did something bad, right? Sure. It's just like that.
You said I needed a form too, right?
For acquittal of minors for high treason, document 38B. Yes.
High treason? Oh. But wait, the man in the cell next to me. What if I want to bring someone with me?
Yes, well, that would be Form 31M, an acquittal form based on cases following relative detainment.
Oh, good. Okay. Could I please have a copy of Form 31M?
No. That one's still pending approval from the devil.
Have you seen a bear, prisoner? Did anyone come in here after me?
A bear? No. Not counting our 3 resident Californian inmates up there.
You mean those 3 cages up there?
The very same. Now, anything else?
What does Californian mean?
I'll leave you to your work then.
I honestly have no idea what that word means. Does it mean caged? Let's see.
Files for applications, finance, riddles, bills. Wait, riddles? Why is there a riddle category? I can't tell if this represents the amount of prisoners in here or the amount of absurd paperwork this guy has conjured up. An ink pot. Grandpa has one like that too, but I'm not allowed near it. It's messy, messy stuff. The door out of this place. So close to freedom, but so far. Aw, poor bears. They all look so sad. They're breaking my heart.
So is this gonna be the 3 bears story?
What an odd-looking fellow. Kind of creepy. I hope I don't come across anything like that down here.
Alright, so that's everything. We can start clicking on things to try and interact with them now.
No, that's too far away for me.
What if we telekinesis
I could pull something down, but there's a lot there. Maybe I should look and see if there's anything I want first.
So, I do need to get a riddle from him, but not yet.
Hey, stop that. This isn't your personal daycare. Go play somewhere else.
No, I don't believe I need any of those forms.
Can I
That
telekinesis
certainly
this?
would make a mess of his day. Not to mention what he's working on, but that form doesn't seem to be anything relevant to me. I'll leave it be for now.
So I think I'm finding solutions, but I need other elements and other parts of the story to go forward first.
Well, it could make for a good distraction, but I would never find the form I need if these are spilt everywhere.
Let's see.
I can't do anything from down here. No, my telekinesis won't work here. I'm not sure about that. It looks like it's holding up the wall, and, well, I like the wall where it is.
That's a shame.
I'm not sure about that. It looks like it's holding up the wall, and, well, I like the wall where it is.
Seems really strange. It's your standard, like, video game interaction would be if you have something that you can interact with, you should be able to do it as soon as you see it. And so, obviously, at some point, we're gonna knock down this wall, but it's not gonna happen. Oh, we forgot to talk to this guy, so that's a good thing to do.
Excuse me, sir?
What do you want now, huh?
Any chance I could visit the person inside the cell?
Ha! None.
So, not even to say hello quick?
No. Scram!
Yikes! You're pretty sick, huh? Pretty phlegmy?
Wow, you're pretty observant, huh? Pretty irritating.
Maybe it's because your clothes are too small. Do you think that's why you got sick?
Of course. Darn workplace full of problems. Can't even give us proper work clothes or tissues or... Wait, why am I telling you this? I ain't getting moved to janitor's apprentice again for complaining. Get lost, kid.
What's that you're using? Some kind of rock?
Whetstone makes things sharp that ain't sharp.
Can I, maybe, pretty please, borrow it for...
Get your own from the utility closet.
Have you seen a bear, prisoner? Did anyone come in here after me?
Do I look like a surveyor of prisoners to you? Jeez. Get lost, kid.
So, that's not very
I'm going
helpful,
now, mister. I'll visit you later, okay?
No, don't. Really. Just don't.
So now we know we're looking for the whetstone more than for the knife. Personally, I was thinking he'd use the knife to open a watermelon or something. So, we're starting the next thing, and I'm running out of save spots at this point, so I guess I'll just have to go back to the beginning and start overriding ones. Let's look here, since we started a new thing. So we have a new video, which is the cutscene at the end, in which the sorceress turned out to be Winifred. See, the magic mirror said that you were looking for a magician, and it got turned by the time you started the next level, the next chapter, into they were looking for a wizard. And then when she walked into the wizard shop, she goes, "No, I'm a sorceress." It's like, so there probably was some magician in that city, and we just completely missed it. And now we're in the dungeon, which still leaves us quite a lot of cutscenes available. As far as the story mode goes, let's see. We really only got these first three in the first two chapters, and then this one, this one, and this one were all in the next chapter, and this was at the beginning of the next chapter, and then see, this was in the previous chapter. So if this was chapter 3, we got this one and this one, and both in chapter 2, which is weird. And did we find anything else? No, not really. So there's still quite a lot of achievements to get. And we didn't get any new pictures of Ben, which is kind of strange. I have this weird feeling that there's more to this game than I would have thought. We'll just have to keep going forward and find out. That's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All of that helps out. If you want to support me further, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click it, make a donation. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.